Hello viewers and welcome to another episode of Excel Learning. In today's capsule, I am going to cover three important functions which are unique, filter and text join, using a combination of which you can turn your raw data into smart summaries. Yes, you heard that right. And we are going to cover it from scratch. So we'll see a practical use case of where can these be applied, and then we will look into the how to part of the application. So without any ado, let's head over to the problem. For example, you have a data which comprises of the region names, the sales representatives and the items that they sell. Now here you will find that a lot of repetitions might have occurred because let's say this data has been picked up from a sales dump. Now your objective is to have an executive level summary wherein you are able to summarize which are the unique regions, and you have the names of sales representatives in one cell rather than having it as a table. So for example, for East, if I just filter on East, the sales representatives are Howard, Jones and Parent. Now here, instead of presenting it as a table, we want to present it in one cell so that it is very easy to reference and it becomes very eye catchy. And in executive level presentations, you might require to build such kind of summaries. And even for normal financial analysis or HR analysis, for example, you're doing an HR data analysis and you want to find out that which are the people who have been selling products in both the regions, let's say East as well as North, or people who are exclusively in East but they are selling multiple products. So you want to get a list which comprises of more than one name and you want it to be uniquely done so that the remove duplicates function is automatically taken care of inside the function itself and you don't have to do it manually. So now once we have a clear understanding of where we want to reach, that is this yellow table that we want to reach, let's understand how to do the same. So I'll create a similar empty table to say what we want to create. So we want to get the region names which are unique, and we also want to get the respective sales representatives name beside that. So let me just hide the earlier solution. So to get the region, what is the traditional way? The traditional way is we select the data, go over to another sheet, paste it somewhere, we go to data tab, we go to remove duplicates and we get the three unique names and we copy and paste it. But there are two problems with it. One, it is manual, so you have to do it every time your data changes in the main table. Second, it is space special, so it is not interactive and hence you have to take care of it and be cautious about any change that happens later on in the data, which you do not want. So we are going to do something smart. We are going to use a formula called unique, and inside unique just need to select the column of the region and bracket close. That's it. So if you see here, it has automatically taken all the three unique regions and plotted it here. And if you see a fine thin line surrounding it, it basically shows that it is something which is filled. For example, if in place of central or in addition to central I also have north, the moment I write it, the formula automatically gets updated. So that's the magic of having region in place, or rather having unique to write a region in place. Now, the more difficult part, if we talk about sales representative, let me just zoom in a bit for better clarity. For sales representative, first of all, let's understand what do we want. We want to first filter whoever is there as a salesperson, let's say for East. So for example, for East, we want to get Howard, Jones and Parent. How do we do that? So first is there is a function called filter, which we are going to activate. Inside filter function, what do we actually need? We need the names of all the sales representatives who are corresponding to the region East. So what we are going to select? We are going to select this array, comma, include. What to include? Include everywhere where the region is equal to East. That's it. Close the bracket. Once you press enter, you will see that all the different values have appeared. However, there are few more things to be solved here. First, these need to be unique. So for example, Jones is appearing twice, in fact thrice, which it should not. There is Parent once, Howard once. So we want to have only unique values, number one. Number two, we want to have it in one cell. instead of being split in multiple cells. So these are the two things that we are going to solve. Before that, let me just remove the filters to give you the entire picture. Please note that this is a spillover function, which means that it will spill to take whatever space it is required to take and write all the respective values that it encountered. Now, in order to make this value unique, what we are going to do? We are going to use the unique function which we used some time back, and we will see that the unique functions now extracts only 3 values from the list. So we had seen some time back that only 3 unique values were there in each. We have already done most of the part. Now here comes the last magic step. We want to join it. So there is a function called TEXTJOIN which we are going to use. There is an option to give a delimiter which we want to give to specify that what delimiter will separate the respective values, and we want a comma and a space, inverted comma, close comma. We also want to ignore empty cells because that will just eat up the space if we do not do that. So let us take true, comma, we go to the end, close the bracket, and that's it, guys, that's it. So once we write this, we have all the 3 unique names appearing in the cell adjacent to east. Now the only thing that we need to do is copy and paste it. Now let me give you a demo. Let's say there is another region that comes up, let's say south. So instead of central, maybe I write a south. See the magic happening. South automatically appeared over here. The only thing that we need to do is copy and paste the formula from above for the sales representative, and you get the entire thing interactively, and the formula is so easy to write. Please note one thing, that spillover formulas are unique to Office 365. So if you are not having Office 365, you might not be able to use these functions, and I strongly recommend to upgrade so that you are able to take full functionality of Excel and its complete power. It will help you save hours of your time which you might be doing right now manually, and can automate by a simple upgrade and by using such a simple formula. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more.